I'm Ambria.
I'm Kiera.
It's almost Friday.
And tomorrow's game day.
And now it's time for CHS Today. Seniors and three-year grads, the Lilly Scholarship is now open. Applications are due September 3rd. Please make sure to get your essays and references completed. Anyone is able to apply.
If you're an Epic gamer, the esports team is having a call-out meeting this Thursday in room JA206 during SRE. This year, we hope to have teams for Valorant, Overwatch, Fortnite, Super Smash Bros., Rocket League, and League of Legends. For more information, you can see Mr. Mitchell in room JE121.
Senior Council will be selling parking spots to paint until this Friday. These are for any students that have their license and a parking pass. If you would like a spot, please go to the front office to see Mrs. Weber. Spots will be $25 how they are and $35 pre-painted black. If you ice out or go to WCC, you will need to park in the Waterloo parking lot. If you only attend CHS, you must park in the Columbia parking lot. Please make sure when purchasing a spot, you grab a design proposal form to turn in by Friday. The spot lottery will be Monday the 26th after school.
There will be a guitar meeting club call-out meeting on Friday during SRE in Mr. Boggs' room, JE120.
The first French club meeting will take place on August 22nd during SRE in Madame Medina's room. Please make sure your membership form and dues are turned in before that day. You will elect officers and discuss shirts. Snacks will be provided.
Picture Day this year will be Thursday, September 5th. Don't forget to wear your best outfit.
What do the following people have in common? The head of culture and trends at Yahoo, the founder of Craigslist, and the founder of Pinterest. They were all on the speech team in high school. If you have any interest in acting or speaking, then you should come to the speech team call out. Some of the competitions have you to be memorized, while others allow you to read from a script. You would only be in a room speaking with about half a dozen people, not on a stage in front of a large group.
On this day in 1922, Irish revolutionary and Sinn Féin politician Michael Collins was assassinated in West County Cork, Ireland. In the early part of the century, Collins joined Sinn Féin, an Irish politician party dedicated to achieving independence for all Ireland. Collins led the Irish Volunteers, a prototype of the Irish Republican Army, in a widespread and effective guerrilla campaign against British forces. 2 years later, a ceasefire was declared and a peace treaty with Britain was signed. He was then appointed as the finance minister and held his post until he was assassinated by Republican extremists in 1922.
In world news, thousands attempt to storm Indonesia parliament to protest election law changes. The unrest forced the legislature to delay a vote on controversial changes to election laws that could further enhance the political influence of outgoing President Joko Widodo.
Today in national news, a doctor from Detroit was charged with filming women and children in hospitals with hidden cameras. 40-year-old Umair Ajaz filmed children as young as 2 years old and spied on people in dressing rooms, closets, bedrooms, and bathrooms. He received 10 charges with his bond set at $10 million. All of his access to the facility were removed, and one of his 4 phones contained 13,000 videos dating back 6 years. There are ongoing investigations.
Lunch options for tomorrow will be a pepperoni pizza pasta, a grilled chicken sandwich, seasoned beef taco meat, and a classic cheese pizza.
Looks cloudy for the rest of the week, Tater. Will we have some rain with it?
No. Around 5 p.m. it'll be sunny and 78 degrees. 10 p.m. it'll be dark and 67 degrees. And 7 a.m. it'll be sunny and 55 degrees. Now on to the 3-day. Friday it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a low of 63. Saturday it'll be partly cloudy again with a high of 87 and a low of 68. Sunday, guess what? It'll be partly cloudy again with a high of 89 and a low of 69. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Tater.
Now on to Caden with our Spartan Nation Sports.
Thanks, guys. The cross-country team is still looking for members. Stop by room Waterloo 162 and talk to Coach Bo to learn more about the program. Girls golf traveled to Greensburg and finished first overall in a 3-way match Tuesday. Abby Keel was a low medalist, shooting 49. Elena Daniels shot a 53. Allison Bedore, 56. Lillian Boulware with 59. And Madison Smith with a 66. The Lady Spartans will next be in action today at Hagerstown at 5. On Tuesday, boys tennis beat Shenandoah 4-1. Colton DeBoard won both sets in number 1 singles. Anthony Struing won both sets, and Clayton Roselle won both sets. In doubles, Parker Thumb and Jay McMullen took both sets. Logan Young and Brant Likens won a set. Paulo and Angelo Amora won a set. Noah McCollum and Elijah Pearson won a set, and Jagger Bulware and Colton Conley, aka Elliott, won their set. They'll play in their home invitational on Saturday. There's some changes for football games this year, so here's Miss Van Meter with a lot of information.
So this Friday is our first home football game. We are facing off against Richmond High School at 7 o'clock at Spartan Field. We are changing a few things this year as far as the cheer block is concerned. We thought we would make the cheer block a little closer to the field, and we're going to put you in the west end zone, so the one closest to the scoreboard. We will have 2 sets of bleachers set up for you, so you can stay in the bleachers, you can stay on the grass. Mrs. Gilman has graciously volunteered or been voluntold to be in charge of the cheer block this year, and so she'll be out there with you. We do ask that if you're in the cheer block, you do not go any closer than you're allowed as far as going to the field. You are not to be taunting any players or making any inappropriate comments to any other team. I don't care what they say to you. You be the bigger person and don't say anything back. There will be some trash cans out there behind. We ask that when you are finished and when you leave, that you clean up after yourselves and put everything in that trash can. We were given sportsmanship points the last 2 years because our cheer block was so appropriate at other schools for cleaning things up, and we really take that highly. We get points, and last year we ended with 115 out of a total of 100 sportsmanship points. So we're trying again this year to get even higher than that. Another thing for the cheer block, you will be entering and exiting the field kind of catty corner to where you're sitting, so you won't go through the big gate. You'll go through the gate kind of where the football players come out for the game. We're asking you to do that so you're not walking across the field, you're not getting in the way of the game of play. So if you need to use the restroom or go to the concession stand, that would be your gate to enter and exit. This is a trial run. So if for some reason we have some people that decide not to do the right thing on Friday, we will rein that back and put you back up in the bleachers. We thought this would be a great way to get you more involved, closer to the game. It may or may not be the greatest thing ever. We're just going to kind of see and play it by ear. We have the support of our new superintendent, Mr. Duncan. He has said he would love to get our kids there and closer, and maybe it would get more kids out in the cheer block. Speaking of the cheer block, I was told that the theme is Pop It Out in Purple. I might have mistakenly said that, but we are wearing purple because of Maddie Fisher. Maddie Fisher would have been a freshman this year at CHS. She passed away this summer. So we are doing a moment of silence prior to the national anthem for Maddie. All the fans are aware of this, so please wear your purple. If you want to wear your Spartan red, that's fine. If you want to wear a purple bow or purple tennis shoes or bring a purple blanket, we ask that you keep her and her family in your thoughts and prayers. I know the football team will be wearing, I believe, purple shoelaces. The cheerleaders will be wearing purple bows. And on top of everything else, we have little cheerleader night as well as youth football night. So our youth football players, they will be announced at the beginning of the game. We'll start announcing them at about 6:40. They will come from the main ticket booth. They will walk across the track, and then they will then go down and form a tunnel for the team to run out to. The little cheerleaders will be performing before the game and into the first quarter. Those little cheerleaders will also be wearing purple bows. So please come out and support our youth. And then lastly, we will have Shark Bite popcorn. We will have Kona. Han Graphics will be setting up selling apparel for Spartan gear. And then the Air Force will be there as well, passing out some information to families and students who might be interested. So we have a fan-packed, fantastic game planned for Friday. So please come out, wear your red.
Sports action for tonight is girls golf at Hagerstown at 5, boys tennis at home against Batesville at 5:30, girls soccer at Richmond at 6, girls volleyball home at 7:30, girls JV soccer at Richmond at 7:30. Sports action for tomorrow is football at home against Richmond. That's all for the sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Birthdays for today are the one and only Caden Scott Mapes and Jonathan Stamper.
Birthdays for tomorrow are JC Allen and Axton Hotman. Happy birthday. I'm Ambria.
I'm Kiera.
I'm Caden.
I'm Tater.
And that's all for CHS Today.